Hey y'all, Rick, Fearless, Strokers Dallas, Strokers Ice House, Punchwally Garage, Fearless Services. Good morning. How you doing, all right? Today is Monday, April the 7th, 2025, year of our Lord. Season number 3, episode number 97. In today's show, we are going to talk about a former employee from many moons ago. Let's go. In My Life, the 365 Project, coming to you almost live from almost downtown Dallas in a powerful CHUMP studio. Today's show is brought to you by Reliable Diamond Tool. That's ready2.com, REDITOO.com. Check them out for concrete and masonry working tools. Also brought to you by Simpson motorcycle helmets. If you got a $100 head, you should wear a $100 helmet. But if your head is priceless, like mine, you should wear a Simpson. They are the best. We are a dealer. StrokersDallasMerch.com. Spire, SPIRE, ConstructionInc.com. They are a full-scale residential general contractor. You need a new roof, you need a room built on your house, you need some heating and air conditioning work. They do all that. My son-in-law Elliot owns the company. SpireConstructionInc.com. Tell them I sent you. Maverick Harley Davidson, Longhorn Harley Davidson, the official Harley Davidson dealers of Strokers Dallas and Strokers Ice House. Check them out. Right now, turn off the news. Let's me and you take a stroll down memory lane. As the news is on in front of me, I see that Jay North died. Dennis the Menace died. We'll talk about that in a little bit. Today, the Mr. Peabody Wayback Machine goes back to 1980. In 1980, I was working for Roach Paint, and I needed another employee. Well, I was also working part-time at JCPenney's in the sporting goods department. And my boss said, Milton Elm said, Rick, you ought to think about hiring a girl. And I said, a girl? And he said, yeah, you know, it'd be good to have a woman's touch around here. You know, the painters like it too. And I said, well, okay. And then we hired this girl at JCPenney's. Her name was Deborah Orris. And Debbie was a strong girl, a sturdy girl, a beautiful girl. And I told Milton, I said, well, there's a girl that works for me up at JCPenney's. She might be pretty good over here. And so I asked her if she was interested. She was. We hired her. So Debbie's thing was she could do anything a man could do. So we used to take them 5-gallon buckets, carry it to a car. We'd take it and flip it up and put it on your shoulder. Well, Debbie got to where she could do it. Well, one day I was in the office and I heard a bunch of commotion, and I went to the tent room and Debbie was covered in paint. We had a customer named J.O. Buck Graves. So Buck was in there, and Debbie was mixing some paint for him on the shakers, you know, that go like this, and she didn't get lid on there good, and it slung paint all over her. And so I went in there and I said, Debbie, what'd you do? She started making excuses, and I said, you didn't get one of them lids on there good. That's what you didn't do. And she's crying, and she said, on my effing birthday. Me and my second man, Rodney Marchman, both got a chuckle. J.O. Buck Graves, he got her all cleaned up. And I don't know whatever happened to Debbie Orris. She was a good worker. Seems like she went to another store and it didn't work out. And I don't know whatever happened to her. Wherever she is, she's a good one. All right, let's check that chuck. Check that chuck. You was just talking about spilled paint, and there you are. Yep. I don't like to brag, but my friend Jim Lippy Wilson gave me these. So you got the black chucks, white stitching, blue and white splattered paint, black toe, black sole, no racing stripes, 2 bend holes, black and white logo, black shoestrings, 1 eye down, double knotted for safety. These are, say it with me, y'all, these are some handsome Chucks. Let's check the office. Yeah. So I have a friend named Tammy Tourette. And Tammy works for the Salvation Army doing work for people that need help. So one Christmas she brought me this nutcracker that she decorated up as me with a tie-dye shirt and a tie-dye motorcycle. She's a very creative little thing, and I appreciate that very much. So I think about Tammy every time I see that. I know that she's out there helping people that need help. What was Grandma Goldie doing 76 years ago today? April 7th, 1949 was a Thursday. Grandma wrote, Dick went to town. He traded the Ford coupe for a Chevy coupe. I washed and ironed some. Dick and Harry went fishing tonight at Luger Dam. I have to ask Deanna, where's Luger Dam? You ever heard of Luger Dam? Okay. Dad joke. I asked the librarian if there were any books on paranoia, and she said in a whisper, they're right behind you. Get off the couch, a motivational minute. Even the best weeks start with Monday. So Monday ain't so bad. You know, Monday gets a bad rap because, you know, you work Monday through Friday and you're off on the weekends, and you've got to start over on Monday. What if you work 8 days a week like me? Monday's just another day. Ain't no difference in Mondays and Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Now, the closer we get to the weekend, the better I like it because the busier we get. So on Mondays at the bar, we have free pool. You can come up here anytime today or tonight, and we have 3 pool tables. All the pool tables are open, so you can shoot pool for free. Sure and check out our great hamburgers, our sandwiches, our chicken wings. We got lots of good food on there. I know, because I eat it every day. We have tours at 1:30 on Mondays and Fridays. Remember, April the 11th through the 13th, that's this weekend, is a Spring Fling, our biggest party of the year. You should come check that out. That's going to be a good deal. We got a lot of good bands coming in. April the 26th is the Vikla Show. That's a bunch of cool Cholo-style bikes. Got them coming in from all over the country. That's going to be a big deal, too. And April 29th is the Midget Burlesque. I'm interested in that one. That's going to be a sold-out show, so you might want to go and get some tickets for that one online. I'm going to leave you with this. Did you know that in 1386, a pig attacked a child? The pig was arrested, sent to prison, sent to court, and sentenced to hang, and was hung. I wonder if then they chopped it up for bacon and ham. Ham sandwiches for everybody. All right, Rick Fearless. I'm so sad about Dennis the Menace. That's a part of our childhood that's gone that we can't get back. And it seems to be happening more and more. The world passes us by. All right, Rick Fearless, I got to go. I got Monday things to do. Remember, there ain't no place like this place. Love you, Alice. Bye, y'all.